so welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, a day in my life as a logistic virtual assistant. So, this is my day. I started it early in the morning ba yun? Morning sa US. I am Eastern Standard Time. I'm working EST time, sorry. So, yung ginagawa ko at first is I have to check all the emails if ano ba yung mga urgent kailangan na gagawin ko kaagad-agad if there is an email that my boss will send me. And then after that, I have to send email to all carrier para tanungin kung ano yung estimated time arrival nila or ATA sa mga pick up nila sa warehouses namin. And after that, I have to update if they send me the time arrival. So, i-update ko na kaagad yun sa CRM. If wala pa while I am waiting, so, i-update ko muna yung sa CRM namin if ano yung mga previous na load na kailangan ko na i-update. If there is load from yesterday na in transit na, so I have to update it. I have to change the time. So, yun ang ginagawa ko while waiting for our load available for a load that is going to pick up tomorrow. So, yun ang ginagawa ko. And if available na yung load namin for tomorrow, so yung ginagawa ko is piniprepare ko na yun. Piniprepare ko na yun para to be ready to send to the carrier as a rate confirmation. So, nilagay ko na lahat ng comment and all the rate as well, and to set up the career if my boss have already assigned a career. Hindi kasi ako yung nagko-cold calls to find a career. So, yung boss ko na mismo yung gumagawa. So, sa akin lang is totally non-voice lang po talaga siya, no? Glory to God. Non-voice lang po talaga siya. I have been working like for over 3 years na nagko-cold calls ako even in prep dispatching when I was a dispatcher. So, yung ginagawa ko, nagko-cold calls ng driver, naghahanap ng mga driver na available, and naghahanap ng load. But right now, iba siya kasi administrative virtual assistant na ako. So, ako na yung mismong nagpe-prepare ng mga loads. Actually, yung company ko right now is brokerage na, hindi na freight dispatching company. So, I found a client. It is direct client na yung totally work ko lang is admin staff, administrative virtual assistant. So, siya na yung nagko-cold calls or siya na yung tumatawag ng career, yung nakaset up na sa amin. And yung ginagawa ko is totally non-voice, yung nag-prepare ng loads, nagsasend ng email sa mga driver, nagsasend ng rate ko, nagre-record ng mga POD, nagre-record ng mga invoices, and at the same time, gumagawa ng basic accounting, no? Yun ang ginagawa ko right now. So, yun lang yung ginagawa ko every day, and I work like 6 hours per day. Kung medyo tambak yung work is umabot ako ng 8 hours. But usually, 6 hours lang talaga yun. And sometimes, pag medyo kunti lang yung load, there are season kasi na kunti lang ang load at marami ang, ano bang tawag dito, marami ang truck, kunti lang ang load, marami ang load, kunti lang ang truck. May season kasi na ganun sa logistic, no? So, sometimes, kunti lang ang load, kunti lang ang work, so may time na 3 hours lang ako per day. So, yung hourly ko dito is, yung pay ko dito is hourly base lang, no? But, so far, I'm still grateful to compare with previous company that I have. Medyo mababa lang ngayon. But, right now is, medyo okay naman siya at hindi ako na-stress, no? I also have that, yung napakalaki ng offer, pero grabe yung workload mo, napaka-stressful kasi I have worked as an operation manager for a logistic company. We are a dispatching company. So, ako na lahat. Ako na ang nagko-cold calls, naghahanap ng driver, lahat ng operation ako. So, malaki yung sahod. Alos umabot ng 6 digit yung ano doon, yung monthly. Right now, nasa 5 digit lang ako, but then, yung experience ko lang dito is, hindi na sumasakit yung ulo ko kapag walang sales, kasi nga, totally non-voice lang siya. Yung concern ko lang dito is, yung mga, i-record lang, kailangan lang ma-make sure ko na tama, coincide, lalo na pagdating sa invoices. So, yun lang yung talaga yung ginagawa ko, and I am so thankful. So, in fact, dalawa kasi yung client ko, no? Dalawa kasi sila na logistic puro logistic, but then I give up the other one, yung sa operation management, yung ano ko, yung work ko, parang OBM, no, yung work ko doon, yung position ko, ginigive up ko. Although malaki yung sahod, but then napaka-stressful. So I choose this like kinda lowball client kasi hindi naman ako na stress. Yun kasi importante sa akin right now eh. Kapag stress ka kasi hindi ka makapahinga ng maayos. Lalo na I have a migraine. So kailangan ko talaga ma-relax yung sarili ko. Then I chooses this. Sometimes medyo ako, nasabi ko sa sarili ko na ay gusto ko na malaking sahod, no? Kung gusto kong magdagdag ulit ng client, but then naisip ko kasi yung stress niya, lalo na kapag nasa niche ko na nasa logistic ako. In logistic industry is kapag kailangan mo lang talaga magsikap dahil you will really earn parang malaki talaga yung kikitain mo lalo na kapag nasa dispatching ka, as long as marunong ka talaga mag-book at ano bang tawag doon, yung hindi ka mahinhin ba, kailangan kasi pang madalian yung work mo dito eh, kailangan na makuha mo agad yung napaka best na load para mabigyan mo kay driver, so ganun yun, no, kailangan ng speed kung sa baga. So gusto ko sometimes yung brain ko ba gusto sabihin na ay gusto ko ng ganito, yung namimiss ko na yung maabot ng 6 digits yung sahod ko, but then na-realize ko rin I just protect my peace, no, parang ay hindi pwede kasi nga I am really suffering right now with my migraine, which is very severe, so I have to choose this muna, no. And I also pray na if that opportunity is from God, ibibigay niya talaga yun. Tulad nito, ng work na ito, after 3 years na gumagawa ng cold calls in different industry, nasa real estate, solar, yung ganun yung mga company ko, napaka-stressful. Then, nagpe-pray ako kay God na sana bigyan ako ng purely non-voice. And then, na-realize ko nga, this is an answered prayer. So, bakit ako magko-complain, no? So, I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful dahil itong work ko ngayon is pinagpe-pray ko lang to dati and binibigay ito ni Lord. So, sometimes maisip natin na medyo lowball lang yun to compare our previous salary, but then hindi natin kakalimutan na pinagpe-pray natin to, at saka less lang yung hassle, less lang yung anong tawag nito, yung stress. Yung sa akin lang is kailangan lang yung magawa ko ng maayos, gano'n, no. Although I have to work night shift lang talaga siya dahil nga EST time yung boss ko, nasa Washington kami, we belong in Washington, so ayun. So, kailangan ko lang talaga, no, na mas to give sa sarili ko na parang mas ma-adapt ko talaga yung working hours, no. So, yun naman eh, sorry for the so, yun lang yung ginagawa ko after ko ma-prepare yung loads. So, let's move to the task. After ko ma-prepare yung loads, pag meron ng career na nakuha na na set up ng anong tawag dun, may career na okay sa load, kasi sometimes yung load namin is 2 pick 1 drop or 1 pick 2 drop, depende, hindi siya talaga full truck load. So may mga pa siya, may mga 2 pick up, sometimes nga may 5 drop, mga ganun lang yun siya, no. So ayun, after ko ma-set up yung career, so if ready na, isasend ko na siya diretso sa email. Isasend ko na siya via email, and then hintayin ko na yun ma-receive nila, mag-sign sila, and then same routine. After ko mag-send ng email, I have to move to other updates sa email, yung may mga nag-email sa career na nag-deliver, nag-update sila na the load was already delivered from the previous load. So, in-update ko yun sa system para makikita naman automatically ang tawag doon, makikita agad ni shipper, yung warehouse na makikita agad ni shipper, ni customer na deliver na yung load nila. Alright? So, yun ang ginagawa ko, and after that, pag matapos ko na lahat, I have to upload all the invoices, the POD, the rate confirmation, kailangan kasi yun in order to process, in order to update na the load is ready to bill. Ganun yung ginagawa ko, and if ready to bill na siya, i-ano na lang yan ni client ko. Parang i-okay na lang niya yon. Tapos I have to move to the accounting na, no? Ginagawa ko yun sa accounting, nare-record ko na kung nag-coincide ba yung billing, and nare-record ko rin yung mga loads namin from the customer, kung may invoice na ba, may payment na ba galing sa kanila. So, yun yung ginagawa ko so far. So, I am so thankful with this, and actually yung mga sabi ko, no, for those aspiring VA na gusto yung niche na ganito, is mas maganda na kung may experience ka, mas advantage. But then, as for me, I don't have any experience naman. But then, the good thing is that I went into, I went by yun. So, I have a training, online training. So, one of my client kasi last time as a freight dispatcher is my training na online courses. So, pinag-study niya ako, and then most of them is hands-on talaga kapag direct client, no? Most of the agency right now, kailangan na may ano ka na talaga, may skills ka na talaga. But then, there are still client na nag-o-offer na sila mismo magtuturo sa iyo. So, sila mismo yung i-hands-on ka na. Tulad nito, fan freight dispatcher. Napunta ako sa brokerage. So, there are, familiar ako sa logistic, familiar ako sa flow, but then, in brokerage, iba rin yung flow, no? Iba rin yun kasi ikaw yung maghahanap ng carrier, hindi na ikaw yung maghahanap ng, ay maghahanap pa rin naman ng carrier yung dispatcher kapag wala sa sariling truck, no? Pero dito kasi may product na. The good thing as a broker is may product na connected sa'yo, may mga customer ka na. So, iba pa rin yung flow. So, yung client ko mismo, siya mismo yung nagturo sa akin, siya talaga yung lahat-lahat. So, yung kahit sabi natin na lowball yung client ko, nasa 5 digit lang ako, masasabi ko rin na yung learning na nakukuha ko sa kanya is very worth it. Yun lang talaga, no? So, I'm so thankful, and I hope na everyone who are aspiring VA na gusto yung ganitong niche, you have to study, you have to um, just study, you can study as well, and at the same time kailangan magdo ng research, no? If you do some research, it is very important then. And just be yourself, and of course, do not forget to pray. Mag-pray talaga tayo, dahil ibibigay at ibibigay po talaga yan ni Lord sa atin kung ano yung hinihiling natin, no? Magtiwala lang tayo sa Kanya, and gawin din natin yung part natin na mag-study din tayo para kahit pa paano may alam tayo sa industry, no? And more advantage if you have already an experience. So, malaking tulong na rin yon. Okay? So, yan lang muna guys, and I hope na my video gives you some, ano bang tawag dun, idea, no? Idea. This is based on my experience. I know na meron dyan na mas expert pa sa akin. May mga dispatcher, may mga logistic VA pa dyan na sobrang galing-galing, and pwede nyo silang i-view, even sa TikTok, nag-offer pa sila ng free training, no? So, sa akin this is just a light, yung slight, sorry, not light, slight lang yung experience ko. I know, slight pa yung experience ko, and I know na kailangan ko pa talagang mas matuto, mas mag-learn pa sa niche na ito, alright? But I hope na it gives some idea sa inyo, sa mga gusto na mag-VA, especially in logistic industry. And of course guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you like it, and do not forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Alright, so see you to my next vlog. Bye bye.